Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Okay. I thought I saw. I was like, I can't tell if that's just shit coming out of the trees or if it was actually flurrying.
Barely.
Yeah, but
Barely.
I don't think we're gonna get snow like we did last week.
No, I wish, but
It's just gonna
No,
be cold.
like we got our snow for the once every 10 years that
yeah,
we
we're
get
done.
it.
We're done.
we're done for a while.
If we got it a week later, there would be something wrong.
Or it'd be the real snow. That was the.
If we got snow again a week later,
Yeah.
don't worry, I'm not going to hit it.
No, I was just gonna move it so you're not near the edge.
Then it would literally be the movie The Day After Tomorrow.
Just this giant
Yeah.
freeze coming through.
The apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus and I am your clueless leader. Today we're going to go on a learning journey. I do have Miss Muffin with me,
Hey y'all.
and I've got Daniel
Hey there.
back from death.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't death.
What's funny is
It's what we went out and ate somewhere that we haven't eaten in a long time.
Friday night, did you?
Friday night, yeah.
Okay, so Friday night we went and ate dinner.
Yeah.
And I did not have an enjoyable time Friday night. I told you
Yeah.
after we got home, didn't have an enjoyable time. But I, for a couple days solid, it wasn't, I was kind of,
Yeah, this was definitely Saturday morning. He was like, oh, well, and actually neither of us really wanted to go out. Unfortunately, we were getting together with a group of friends. We had a friend pass away Friday. So we were getting together.
Somebody grew up with at school?
No, a group of friends that I had around here. Not somebody that I grew up with. I'll tell you about it later.
I was about to say, a group of friends that you have around here. I'm in the group of friends that you have around
Prior
here.
to me knowing you, I did have other friends.
Okay.
As much as it's hard to believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like, wait a minute. He's never mentioned these people. They're probably all imaginary.
I haven't seen a lot of them in a long
time.
So,
And then they took you somewhere and made you sick to your stomach.
yeah, basically.
That's why you're not friends with those people.
I know, it's terrible.
So.
It's terrible.
KTM still in woes. I keep
Yep.
seeing,
It's just every week there's a new article talking
Yeah.
about how.
but it's gotten bad enough to the point now where no matter what happens with a company, I mean, we should have known this before, but they are going to have to be in damage control mode.
Yes.
I am seeing a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm talking people that they're not online talking crap. They're just asking questions. Like,
Mhm.
my local dealer has this bike in a 2025. Would you buy it not knowing the future of KTM? Like, questions like that.
Yeah.
And people aren't being mean. People aren't being rude. People are
Well,
going,
there's always some. There's some
rules
that are.
on stocking parts and stuff like that. There's some people that are going, the company's not going to go away,
Yeah.
anything like that. But when you have someone that's kind of that person's probably a KTM diehard,
Yeah.
and now they're questioning what's going to happen with the company.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I think there's that concern, and if the company no longer exists, which we've discussed this already, they're not going to let KTM die. There might not be a 2026 production. It might be limited.
correct.
They're not gonna let the brand die. Husqvarna, you guys are probably screwed. Sorry,
Yeah.
I hate that for you. Obviously, MV Agusta is gonna disappear.
And I
Or
have,
it'll get bought out by some niche company that they're only going to make 100 bikes a year just to have the name.
I tell you who needs to buy MV Agusta.
Who?
I just thought about this.
Ferrari.
Ducati.
Will that be Volkswagen?
For now.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about Ducati themselves.
Yeah.
Not like Volkswagen needs to buy MV Agusta. I mean, Ducati needs to buy MV Agusta.
I mean, that's their real only Italian competition.
It's kind of like the whole thing about
I mean, you have Ducati, MV Agusta, and Moto Guzzi, and that's it.
right. Well, it's like the whole thing about,
At least here in the United States.
and I don't know the whole story. So if you know more to the story than I do, great. Don't send me a 3-star review and say that I said it wrong. Harley tried to buy Indian in like the 90s or something like that.
I think we did talk about that.
And Indian said no.
Yeah.
I think it would have been genius because if they had made both bikes separately, the people that hate Indian
Just go.
buy Harley, and the people that hate Harley bought Indian. But essentially, the companies
I think
same
we talked
companies
about
making
that
that
in
money.
the purchasing and selling of the Indian episode, the drinking game.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
some monopoly issue with American motorcycle manufacturers.
But the problem is if you look at the board for Harley Davidson,
Yeah.
like the people that sit on the board of Harley Davidson and what their jobs are,
Yeah.
you're like, what? Like there's like the CEO of Ford is on the board for Harley Davidson.
Well, I mean, just because
I get auto manufacturer versus motorcycle manufacturer,
yeah,
but it's all these like high level like transportation
yeah.
people.
Well, you got to remember that's a board, not the executive structure underneath. That's a little bit different.
True,
Like,
but a board has some.
oh no,
ways to be able to
they
do things.
absolutely do. Just because you can be on a board for something,
Yeah.
and have no.
And even
connection
at
with
the end of the
industry.
day, I don't think it didn't go through because of the monopoly type scenario, which it would be nowhere close to the monopoly.
No, but
But
I remember there was some discussion of that in there.
I think it was just shut down because at the end of the day, you know, at the very top level, you go, okay, well, we're going to have developed this company.
Mhm.
This company is buying Harley Davidson, but this company is also buying MV Agusta, or not MV Agusta, Indian.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some backdoor dealing, I'm sure. That was
That could have been, well, that could have been done. That wasn't
yeah,
done.
yeah,
So
yeah. No, highly likely.
but I think, because the MV Agusta has kind of a Italian-esque premier
Well, they're
motorcycle.
very exclusive.
Yeah.
Like Ducati actually makes bikes that most people can afford. When you look at like the Scrambler, there's the Monsters, the Scramblers.
Right, but then they also make bikes that most people can't
Yeah,
afford.
yeah,
1198 Panigale.
yeah. Your V4,
Yeah.
$80,000.
But an entry level MV Agusta is what, 15?
I thought they were more than that. I thought they were in the 20s.
I think it's like 15 or 16. Yeah,
Now-
but the
now
thing
I'm
about it
curious.
is that conversation, about that being
Yeah.
in their 20s.
Yeah,
I watched a video the other day about the motorcycle industry and what's happening with a lot of brands and restructuring and downsizing and all that other stuff. And one of the things that they mentioned that I hadn't really even thought about just because I haven't looked at them in so long. You remember when, you were going to go buy a brand new CBR 1000.
yeah.
And I'm not talking about our prices that we get here.
The first one on their website on MV Agusta is $50,000.
Yeah, they have cheaper ones than that. But like, would
20,000. That's
Okay. But realistically, at the end of the day, let me say what I'm going to say. So, you remember buying CBR 1000s, and they were like regular price, like 14.
yeah.
And if you wanted the special edition, it was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you realize like brand new ZX10s, CBR 1000s, GSXR 1000s, they're all like $20,000 now?
Yeah, they start at 20.
So, like, that's the thing. At 20, it's not necessarily unrealistic. It's
Yeah.
not a $5,000 bike like a Rebel,
Correct.
but it's also not meant to be a $5,000 motorcycle.
No, I mean you're talking
It's an
about
Italian Harley Davidson.
Yeah, I mean their cheapest one is 150 horsepower 3-cylinder. Like that is their cheapest one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the Italians think of that the same way a lot of traditional Americans think of Harley
It's a very
Davidson.
niche market. They're
Yeah.
building a certain type of bike.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So
Yeah, it's a boutique brand.
yeah, absolutely boutique brand.
But there's nothing wrong with Ducati owning that boutique brand.
No.
I think it would be good. And the Italians would be like, yeah, Italy, small cups of coffee, pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd definitely be. I would like the idea to save the brand name at least and the way that it is, even if they cut off half the models they have on there and
Yeah.
make 3, 4
Yeah.
bikes.
Well, like if I pictured me riding a bike through the fields of northern Italy,
The fields
The fields.
on a road or in
on
the
the
field.
road. What is that area called? I've never been. I don't know much about Italy. I know they had a war,
I mean, most of Italy had a war on it.
but like
I know
like where the wine country and all that stuff
Tuscany.
is. Yes. I could picture me doing it more on like the MV, like their sport cruiser thing that they have that kind of looks like a VMAX,
Yes.
versus doing it on any Ducati.
No, see, I see that the Ducati SS, the classic.
But the Ducati does not feel as Italian to me anymore.
Well, so you need a Moto Guzzi. You need a Moto Guzzi V7 R.
Yeah.
That would be
Actually, what you need is I can't think of it
a
right now.
Vespa.
A Vespa. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go.
A Vespa Vino.
Yeah. Or a British car called Aston Martin.
Alfa Romeo Spider. Actually, the
No.
8C.
No, like a DB4.
Oh, well, yeah, that's... yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiat 500.
That is Italian.
Well.
Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, then I'm good then. I'm good
F-150. Take up the entire
then.
road.
Right?
F-250. Take up the entire road and the shoulders.
Cooper Minis.
Oh, no. Anyways. So, yeah, so a lot of stuff happening in the motorcycle world with all different brands. KTM kind of taking the spotlight.
I mean, it's been a very long time since we've actually seen a motorcycle company just go belly up like this
Yeah.
in the way that they're going.
My beloved Harley Davidson is taking a hit, and you know we haven't suffered like other places have, but you know there's dealers closing left and
Yeah.
right. A lot of that is in areas though where like the dealer that closed in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You got like 7 other dealers in New Orleans.
Well, so I know that sounds kind of funny because the one thing that we've talked about quite a bit is the amazing dealer network for Harley Davidson. So it's now kind of, it's like having a McDonald's across the street from another McDonald's.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You guys get the people going north, we get the people
Yeah.
going south.
People don't want to cross the street, so
Yeah.
we're
It's-
both good.
It's 2 lanes wide, so we have to be careful.
But like that's where it's been at, you know, places in California, larger
Where there's
cities
a
in
lot of
California,
dealerships in a close
New-
proximity.
New York, stuff like that. I haven't seen. Now that doesn't mean there isn't. I haven't seen any dealers closing where there's not a dealer within another 50 to 100 miles.
Yeah.
Like Hellbender closed in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Okay. But you also have Dalton.
Which you have like 6 other dealers in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
True.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
I try to avoid Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally, like you have like Atlanta Harley and Thunder Tower
Buckhead
East
Harley.
and Thunder Tower
Peachtree
West.
Harley.
Probably so.
Probably.
Peachtree
but
West
even then,
Harley.
between Dalton and like getting down to Marietta, you have
I think there's another Harley.
Southern Devil.
I was about to
I
say,
forgot about that one.
So they're like,
there's
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. There's
yeah, and those are so spread out that there's not as much of an issue.
You know what almost
It's
makes
when you
like
get to
you're within the range where Harley could come and pick you up if you have an issue on your bike
yeah.
from
Yeah.
a dealership.
Well, like no matter where you are between Chattanooga and Knoxville,
Mhm.
if you broke down on the side of the interstate, you're within the tow range of a Harley Davidson
Of,
dealership.
of any
Yeah.
of the dealerships.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you guys have towed somebody that was up. We were going on the
Yeah.
Dragon and Skyway.
Yeah.
So,
But that's what I'm saying. You're like,
yeah.
and it's not that they won't come get you if you're beyond that line. It's just anybody that's been around dealerships, they understand a lot of dealerships will put like a 50-mile line or something like that. And of course, that also probably varies depending on where they're at.
Yeah.
You get out somewhere like New Mexico, they might be like 100 miles.
Yeah, because that's
Because it might be 200 miles to the next dealership.
It's a very distinct possibility.
Yeah. So, but then you also have areas too. Remember, you have areas that are very populated.
Yeah.
That there is only one dealership. So there's only one dealership for Panama City / Panama City Beach.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that dealership is also the size of Costco.
It's actually not really much bigger than ours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know it seems it.
It does, but I think
But
it's
it's-
the way it's laid out.
It's the way it's
Okay.
laid out. And the way they do the front of the building
That would make sense.
makes it look huge because it looks like multiple structures and everything.
It does.
So, but yeah,
Sorry, I'm thinking of the one up there in Sturgis. that one,
I haven't seen that one yet.
that one's a big one.
So, but, you know, I think some of that comes along, all of that really, not just some of that, all the brands, what they're suffering from is a generation of kids that weren't locked outside the house.
You know, you're saying that though, but BMW, their numbers actually went up for their motorcycle sales this last year. They sold more than they did.
They also produced more motorcycles under $10,000 than they ever have in their history of the
They
company
have
too.
a lot of the,
So
the
I
GS
saw-
800s.
I saw a thing about
Yeah.
the sale BMW's sales
Yeah.
being increased, and then the article right after that was about the production. Like it was something like in 2023 they produced like X amount of GS310s.
Yes.
In 2024 they doubled the amount of GS310s they produced.
So if people are buying them,
So it was like, but
Pan America 400.
There you go.
but that's like the same thing. You know, the conversation that I was having with somebody about Harley in the Chattanooga market, and they were talking about, well, there's kids that are going out and buying bikes right now. Yeah, they're buying $5,000 motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not buying $10,000 motorcycles.
Or
And it-
$20,000.
And even if I put a pre-owned bike directly in front of them, that's $6,000. They're buying $5,000 brand new motorcycles.
True.
So the thing that we need to do is get them riding,
Yeah.
get them riding, and keep them riding.
Doesn't matter what they ride.
Correct. I would love for them to be on Harleys, but at the same time, I didn't start on a Harley.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with not starting on a Harley Davidson.
No.
I think there's something wrong with being in love with motorcycles and never having a Harley Davidson because it's a piece of major piece of motorcycle history.
Yes, it is. Whether you like the style of bikes or not.
Correct. It's like we've all discussed before on here. Daniel's not a Harley guy, but if all of a sudden tomorrow I have a 2010 Road King police bike, he loves that thing. He'll buy it.
I'd be over it. I'd be all over it.
So-
Absolutely.
But part of that too is because that's the particular one he likes. But Daniel doesn't hate Harley because he understands what it means.
No,
to the
just the
history of
people.
motorcycles, and that's how I
Just
feel
some of
about
the people.
Indian
I don't associate with those kind of people.
with Indians.
No. No, not at all. Only the guys that ride FTRs. I'll talk to them.
Talk to them.
Everybody else.
We're still talking about the motorcycle brand.
Both. All of the above. A, B, C, and D.
mean,
So if you ride an FTR, you're good.
You're fine.
So, yeah.
So much
That
freaking
being-
Harley.
That being said, Thursday, 6 p.m.
Like this coming
This
Thursday?
coming Thursday at 6 p.m.
What's going on?
It's the release. They're not doing it midday like they typically do. Because, typically they do
Oh,
the release midday and we have a party at the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not doing that this time.
They're just putting it out there.
That's the launch is at. They have it listed as 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on on January 23rd.
Hmm.
I'm like, that's 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, it is.
So
Well, the factory's on Central Time.
I
Headquarters,
don't
think
know.
I thought it was.
Well, I would say yes, but I don't know where the time zone line is. Like, I don't know where from Central to Mountain Time is. Like, what is Sturgis on?
Mountain Time.
So then where's the line?
So it gets it's weird because when we did our trip, we're like, oh wait, now we're in Mountain Time. I thought that was way over here.
Well,
it is not. It is very close to Central Time.
and that's like next Sunday, the 26th, at 7 p.m. I'm going to be recording on another podcast.
Yeah.
The Ride Life podcast, which is Brian from New Hampshire. He's one of the guys from the Upshift podcast. So I'm going to be on there with him. And he was thinking I was on Central Time. And I'm like, no, I'm on Eastern Time. He's like, are you really? I was like, I'm barely on Eastern Time.
We
but
can
I am
see
on
Central Time.
That's what I told him in text message. I was like, if I went outside and looked, I can see,
it's right
like,
there.
I can go, see that house? That house is on Central Time.
Like if you look out my window right now, those mountains right there.
Yeah, like, so for anybody that's not from the Chattanooga area, there are spots where the city limit stops, but so does the county line. And as soon as you cross that line, you're on Central Time. And because it is that way, there's a lot of people that live on Central Time that function on Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all of their news, their like their weather stations,
all their
their
stuff is
radio
Chattanooga-based.
stations, everything. To the point so much that in some of these areas like Dunlap,
Yeah.
you have businesses that run on Eastern Time. So on Central Time, they're open from 8 to 4, not 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because for Chattanooga, it's 9 to 5.
In the grand scheme, it makes sense when you think about it for practicality purposes.
Yeah. And all the older people around here call it fast time, slow time.
Yeah.
I grew up with people calling it fast time, slow time.
I've heard people
I
use
work
that
with
term.
people that call it that.
She works with people that live in slow time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I work with people that live in slow time. Waldo lives in Dunlap.
Yeah. Most of the people I talk to live in slow time.
Yeah. So, they're just slow.
Just
So, April 12th.
Yes.
April 12th is the Chattanooga Club Style Invasion.
Oh yeah.
If you're listening to this, I invite you to come to the dealership.
It's always a good time.
Mhm.
Lots of people show up.
And I'm working on making it bigger already.
Fantastic.
So,
I know where I'll be. Thank you for telling me.
probably
what day
not at the dealership.
it is. I'm going to find somewhere else to go.
You're like, I'm planning vacation.
I'm actually going to the Indian dealership. They're good.
Look at woo.
So,
Honda's doing a nice people meeting.
I actually spoke with Taylor from Shifter Crew.
Okay.
They're San Diego based, and they're talking about coming out.
Oh, well,
That's
that'll
cool.
Yeah,
so even bigger than it has been in years past.
yeah. Also got a 99% confirmation from Jeff, only because he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life right now, so I never know what it's going to be like the day before or the day of or something like that. But if Jeff is there, that's going to be pretty big.
Mm.
Yeah.
So working on making it a good time. We also have started making the trophies. I don't know. I think they've only been on the story. I don't think we've actually made. Oh no, there is a video.
Okay.
I made a video where I went and asked Ryan what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could take a look at them. We kept trying to figure out what we want to do with the trophies.
Yeah.
And Ryan was like, I got an idea. So I started doing this. So now I've got to finish. I've got to make the blocks and get the mounting plates for him. But he's made little sets of T-bars. They're like this tall and like this wide.
That's
And they're going to bolt on a little piece of wood. It's like a little T-bar. But
They're
it's a
so
trophy.
cute. They're so
that's
cute.
cute.
So, but I told him, I was like, I need them threaded.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody wants to put it in a little bag, they can unbolt the handlebars from the base plate.
Yeah.
And y'all can't see size-wise, but we're talking like they vary. There's a couple different sizes and styles and stuff like that.
Some
Between
8 T-bars.
3 inches high to about 4.5 inches high, and probably about 2 inches wide. He took some sort of like little O-ring, rubber O-ring. That's
Yeah.
the size of the little bar that he
Okay.
used,
Okay.
and he slid it on there with a piece of heat shrink and shrunk it down so it looks like a little grip. So it has like the knurl.
That's
And then
actually
goes
kind of
flat.
cool. That's cool.
Like they're super dope. And they're made out of pushrod tubes because pushrod tubes are hollow. Like not the covers, the actual like
Pushrod.
pushrod tube.
Huh. That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's nifty.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Just get a set of those and put them on the hood of your Toyota.
Well,
I just wanna say
Ryan
something.
asked me if I wanted a set, and I said I don't need some. I've already got T-bars on the
You could-
Street Glide.
You could use it as an emblem on your truck, like right up front.
Someone would
There you
rip
go.
it off.
I probably.
Probably.
I would be better off like mounting them to my steering wheel and just like turning using those.
Jeez.
So, yeah. So you have a
I-
motorcycle. You said will make me forget about a T7.
I found a bike that is going to be produced for next year, or well, late this year, probably beginning of 2026.
Okay.
Seeing how other bikes in this lineup have gone.
So, are we gonna do the guessing game? See how my knowledge goes for
I mean,
motorcycles.
you can guess. I figure you're going to get it at this point.
Well, I keep seeing a bike popping up online. Now, this bike is already being produced, so I thought this might have been the one that you were talking about. But if this bike is not in production yet,
They're not supposed to be received at dealers until late 2025, 2026.
no, you might just be talking about the 450 MT.
No,
Okay. Japanese?
it is Asian.
Okay. So, once again, that puts me back into the realm of Chinese and stuff like that. Which takes out what I've been seeing popping up a lot. I haven't necessarily went, oh yeah, and that was their Preatoric 660.
That is not the bike, and I've seen those. Those are really nice.
They are. I've seen one in person, and it's a cool bike. I just the problem we have that Aprilia issue.
Yeah, yeah. It's who's going to work on it?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody. The answer is you.
Around
Good
here,
luck.
nobody.
So
Hopefully, you have your own Aprilia mechanic that you fly in on service days.
all right. So
It's in the vein of the T7, so similar type of bike from an Asian manufacturer that
Is it-
has not gone to dealers yet.
is it the CF Moto 800?
It is
Okay.
MT
Yeah.
X.
So,
So-
what I saw was they didn't have it listed as an MTX. They just had it listed as like a.
Well, they already have an 800.
Well, they had an 800X, like an 800 full-on dual sport.
No,
The Ibex, that's what it was.
That's-
The MT or
No,
the
it's
800 Ibex.
that's their kind of GS like bike.
The MT, the 450 MT, for us and most of the world is the MT. It is not the MT everywhere though. I learned that recently too.
Yeah,
Because I saw videos from one of the auto shows, and in certain parts of the world, it's a 450 Ibex.
so the 800 Ibex that we have here is very similar to like a BMW GS.
Yeah.
That's the style of the bike. The way it's very bulky, it's big, like an Africa Twin style bike.
Yeah.
So they're making the 800 MT, essentially the same chassis as the 450, with KTM's dual cylinder 799 engine, 21-inch front wheel, 18-inch rear, all the same stuff you saw on the 450 MT transferred over into a bigger
Yeah, it's got
CC.
800 chassis.
800 chassis, and the weight is almost the same.
Yeah.
So, and the number that they put out, it actually weighs less than the T7, and it costs less.
So it weighs less than 179 kilograms, whatever that means.
I want to say it was like 165.
Yeah, so basically it's around like 420,
Yeah,
430, something like that.
whatever that means in US.
Well, I think like 169 is like 470 or something like that.
Would make sense.
100
100 horsepower.
Okay, so it's got about 20 more horsepower than the T7.
Now this is all their numbers. You know how that kind of
Okay, so it's the same horsepower as a T7.
potentially. Supposedly 100 horsepower, and I think it was 75 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay.
Good for multiple applications. A little bit lighter weight. It's obviously 6-speed. With a base retail price of $7,400.
I was going to say 89. So if that's at 74, because the guy said that he thought the 450 was going to be about 65, that means that the 450 is priced way high. The 450 needs to be like 55 if that's going to be 75.
Potentially.
So
Or they're just trying to make a very narrow market for a quick upsell.
Yeah.
possibly.
Hey, you could get this. Or here's an 800, which is an actual KTM engine, because this 450 is a CF Moto derived engine.
Which means I'm not going to be able to get parts for it.
Yeah. Well, no, it's okay, because CF Moto actually makes KTM's engine. So anybody that has a KTM, just buy CF Moto parts. Quit
There you go.
complaining.
Someone said something the other day about CF Moto actually buying KTM.
I was reading an article about the people that they have in line, kind of.
Yeah.
Bajaj, CF Moto, they're all companies that have actually made parts for KTM,
Yeah.
or KTM is contracted out to have them make parts. So
Yeah.
if KTM does go to actual sale, it'll end up being with one of those companies.
Yeah.
That would be the highest likelihood. They already have the tooling for it. They have the
Yeah.
manufacturing capability.
If CF Moto bought KTM, I feel like our local KTM dealer would start selling CF Moto.
Potentially.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we have two separate. We only have one CF Moto dealer around here.
Well, and they're not in Chattanooga.
They're in Cleveland.
Correct.
And we have a KTM dealer in Chattanooga.
Correct.
But I saw that bike and I was looking at all the stats.
But I think what would happen is if they picked that up,
Yeah.
the CF Moto dealer in Cleveland would start selling KTM, obviously.
Potentially, yeah.
But the KTM dealer in town would start selling CF Moto.
I feel like the KTM dealer starting to sell CF Moto would be more likely than the CF Moto dealer starting to sell KTM.
Well, if CF Moto bought KTM, this CF Moto dealer would have KTM.
But, yes.
That's just how that
They could get it,
dealer
yeah.
structure.
They could-
well,
they
no,
could-
that's just how that dealer structure works. They would make them.
Yeah. They would have a few that they would have to sell.
Yeah.
But I saw that bike, the 800 MT. So
Yeah.
essentially the same thing as the 450, which you've actually sat on and touched at Road Atlanta last year.
Oh yeah. I kind of
With-
like that. It's not
with-
bad.
It looks the exact same. It's just a
Mhm.
bigger engine. So, and a good price point. Under 10 grand.
Oh, that reminds me. I learned Friday evening
Yes.
that Muffin does not pay attention to you and I talking or not talking on the podcast.
Well, we know that.
Like when we're standing there having conversations, she is not listening at all.
We're the parents from the Peanuts.
Probably so.
Sometimes, yeah.
Womp, 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 womp.
Not always.
But in the
Sometimes,
kitchen
yes.
the other day, we stood there and talked for like 30 minutes
I think it was even longer than that.
about a particular car.
We did talk about quite a few cars, but
A car that I want.
oh yeah,
And the
And then
N52
the one that-
motor. And
yeah.
what car was that?
the BMW 1 Series,
Correct.
128i.
With the N52 motor and all this other stuff.
Correct.
For like 30 minutes.
Yes. And then we actually talked about it later in the week.
I said something to Muffin Friday night about
Yeah.
the 1 Series. She had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It was like you were
Specifically the
standing
coupe.
right there
Yes.
that entire conversation.
I know.
Well, don't have to say specifically coupe, specifically 128.
You could get the 128 in a convertible.
Yeah, I guess I need to clarify coupe then. I was just thinking.
and it only came in the champagne.
I was just thinking. No,
That was a joke. That's the only color I've ever
I
seen.
did come across. It had to be a custom order or something, or was repainted with a color change or something happened on the inside of the car and they went, uh-oh, and had to redo the interior or something.
Yeah.
I found a champagne colored one with dark interior.
Like a black interior or the brown?
Like a dark charcoal.
Yeah,
Confusing.
that was a special order. That had to have been a special order.
Or something happened inside the car and all of a sudden they had to replace all the interior.
Yeah. Oh crap, we don't have any other interior. We just throw this in there.
Yeah.
Some old lady will buy it, it'll be just
It'll
fine.
be fine.
So I was like, what?
Yeah, that's an odd choice.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want tan interior.
The tan interior is not bad, but if you, for what you
The
want,
tan
the black,
interior is classic
Yeah.
BMW.
yes, it is. Very classic BMW. Like
But what
my
I want is-
BMW
but what
has
I
a
want is
tan
black.
interior.
And
Yeah.
for anybody right now listening to this, don't go run and tell the world about these cars. But don't think, oh, Marcus is going to buy a BMW. These are like $5,000 BMWs.
He's looking
These are
at,
not expensive.
He's looking at 20-year-old BMWs.
I am looking at 20-year-old BMWs that only come in 2 doors unless you get the wagon that nobody wants.
The X1.
The 130.
You are correct. They did make the
So I don't know for sure and have not looked up the details. I was like, I wonder what the 130s are going for. I am only seeing 2 years for sale. So we might have only had the 130 for 2 years here.
which would make sense.
So, and I didn't find a whole lot of them for sale. I found like 7 for sale, and then it was like, moving on.
Yeah. Because that if you really want to think about it, that was like the Z3 and ZM coupe, like the wagon version.
Yes,
That's exactly what that
and
was.
they're horrible looking.
Yeah, they really don't look good.
It looks like a little crossover SUV
Yeah.
with a 1 Series front end on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't look like a wagon.
As long as you don't get the 1M front end on there where it's got that big like face where the bottom lip is like hanging down almost.
I do want a 1M front bumper,
Oh, they look so bad.
but you got to change the front valance though. So
Yeah.
what you're talking about is the valance on the front of the
Yeah.
factory 1M.
Yeah.
They have a kit that changes that out for a carbon fiber, and it looks a lot better.
It cleans it up, but
Yeah.
the factory one.
Because you've got to run, in my opinion, you have to run the 1M front and rear bumpers, but you have to run the carbon fiber balances,
Mhm.
and you've got to run the carbon fiber dovetail on the trunk.
Yeah, I know, it's on a black car or white.
Or a white one would look
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yes, it would.
But
I
do
do
you know
like
how
that.
hard it is to find a white one with dark interior?
They're typically tan.
I
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
out of like 500 white ones I found for sale. 2 with dark interior, and one of those,
Did it have a red interior?
no.
Oh,
I do
So
like the
I think
red.
the red was only on the M Sport.
yeah, but you could get the M Sport package on the 128.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, it's the M Sport package,
Yeah.
not an M car. It's an M appearance.
Well, they
package.
never made.
They did 2012
Yeah,
1M.
they did.
They couldn't call it M1
You see, I don't really count that as an M car though. Where
because
it
it's
says
not labeled as an M1. Well, no, they have the 1M, no
Yes.
other numbers. In 2012 only, and they made like 1,000 of them.
well, that's like saying the X6M is an M car. It's not a real M car. You have an M3, an M5, and an M6. Everything else is not an M car.
Well, they did make a real M Series 1.
An M1
Yeah.
in
Like
The
1980. Was it the 70s? I thought it was like
I
87.
want to say it was the late 70s,
It was
Which-
the first M car ever produced.
which was a real M car.
First M, it's also the most expensive M car still to date.
Yeah,
Like if you were to find an original one, it's still going to cost you more than any M car that currently is on the market.
correct. It's just- you could price that new M5 all you want. Good luck.
Yeah. You could take an M8 Alpina.
Still not going to even touch
Still not
the
gonna
M1.
touch it, yeah.
The original M1.
Yeah. Because you don't realize an original M1 was like pre-Group B rally car, but Group B rally car style.
It basically looked like a Lancia Stratos
Yeah,
style
And if you were
car.
to buy one right now, they're like $300,000, if not more.
Jesus.
Yeah. And that's for one where it probably doesn't run.
Good God.
It's a body.
Yeah.
It's a shell.
It's a shell.
It's like buying an RS200.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It doesn't matter. They're going to be $300,000. That's your base price.
Yeah. Speaking of RS200, I have seen. I know this is a motorcycle podcast. Y'all leave me alone.
We like cars too. It's fine.
They're looking at bringing back the Escort.
I think that's a great idea.
So they're looking at bringing back the Escort as like.
Well, because they've killed the Fiesta, the Focus.
So apparently, and it's probably just in like the German market. They have like the Escort, but
as
it
long
almost
as
looks.
Cosworth builds the engine.
And that was the thing. So the one that they showed was a Cosworth Escort, and it almost looks like an '86.
2.5 liter turbo.
So I was like, so to compete with that market, that would be super, super cool.
Oh, that would be cool. But that's like MV Agusta making cars or making motorcycles. It's very niche.
Yeah.
You're going to have all of 100 people that want one.
True.
Yeah, but you know what? Did you know that? Okay, so the GR Corolla.
Yes.
Do you know that's a U.S. car?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have it in England.
No, I don't think they have it in Japan either. They have the Yaris.
Right, and they have the GR Yaris in England.
Yeah.
But the GR Corolla is a North American only vehicle.
Which I'd rather have the Yaris anyway.
I was like, but that's pretty cool because we don't typically get stuff.
No,
like that.
typically we're the ones that don't get anything
stuff.
fun.
Yeah. But they also make like the regular GR Corolla, and then they actually have another level that's a special order on the GR Corolla.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it going to be one of these cars that you're supposed to drive it on track, but you can't, and they'll void your warranty?
Probably so.
Just like the Yaris.
I don't even know if it comes with a warranty. It only has front seats. There's no rear seats.
You don't need them.
Caged.
More storage.
Yeah.
And like a
Back seats only cause problems.
power controller.
That's it.
Yeah, like
That's
it's all-wheel drive power controller. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm 100%
Like
down.
half the chassis is carbon,
Nice.
I like that.
but you can buy it and street legal.
That's all.
I saw a video the other day of Jethro driving one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that would be cool to have.
Because Jethro's got that show or whatever. Was it?
Cars and Stripes.
Cars and Stripes. Two English dudes living in America driving American cars.
I mean, we do get some good cars over here.
Rarely.
Just for our market, though. There are quite a few that only are in our market because they make them just for us because no one else wants to buy them.
You know, like
Yeah.
Shelby Cobras.
Yes. Yeah, you got to special order it.
So, anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Motorcycles.
Too cold to do motorcycle stuff right now.
It is very cold to do motorcycles. I rode a couple times this past week.
I rode Thursday, Friday. Felt weird.
I'm not.
It was. I rode a couple days earlier in the week, and then it started getting cold again, and then it warmed up. Like Thursday was beautiful.
I only
Yeah.
rode Thursday, Friday.
I did ride Thursday, and then I didn't ride.
I wore my new helmet with the visor attached
Yeah,
because I was like, let's see, because it can run without the visor. It's
yeah.
designed to run without the visor.
See how it is on street. Going typical road speeds with the
Zero issues.
Oh, good.
No head buffeting, nothing, even with the
that's
visor
nice.
on. Yeah. So that was really, really nice.
And for the class, what was the helmet that you got again?
So I bought a Bell MX-9 Adventure. So some people at work saw it and they're like, "Oh, you're wearing a dirt helmet." It is a street legal helmet that can get used at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted a helmet that I can wear one helmet
Yeah,
no matter what bike I'm on.
True.
and you don't have to switch your headset around or do
Correct.
anything like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which I haven't switched my headset over at all anyways.
Yeah,
But I dig it. It's stupid comfortable.
see, that's important.
And it's also, for me, I've always chalked it up and went, oh, I must have really hot breath. I fog
Yeah.
no matter what helmet I'm wearing. Even helmets that have anti-fog.
Yep.
I fog.
I do the same.
So that's why I'm always visor up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't fog in that. It makes sense.
Do you have the pin lock in it or no? Interesting.
I think it's because it's further away from your face.
That would make
It's
sense.
bubbled,
There's-
it's bubbled out a little bit more.
I wonder if there's a little bit more airflow in there as well.
Probably.
From
I don't know. Because I was like, oh, it's going to be cold. Because, I mean, on
Yeah.
my way to work Thursday morning, it was like 28.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't have a chin curtain, does it?
No.
Huh.
So there's probably a little more airflow up in there.
Yeah.
Now, I have a chin curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you do. You seal up the helmet really well.
right?
So, like, cruising out of the parking lot, I had the shield down, just the slightest bit of haze. And then once I started going,
Yeah.
was
Cleared up. That's not bad. Typically, I leave mine just barely cracked at the bottom, and
Yeah.
I have no issue.
I'm normally like full up.
Well, I'm talking about
Yeah,
in
yeah.
cold
In cold,
weather.
yeah.
Oh, I'm normally full up.
Yeah.
No, no,
Like summertime, I can just take the visor off. I'm never going to use it.
no. It's always up.
Like
in
that's why,
summer.
like I could have ordered a tinted visor
Yeah.
for my HEV.
Yes.
It would have had to been out of England.
Yeah.
Because they don't sell them because it's got the internal visor. But I was like, I don't hardly ever have the visor down.
You can order them direct from AGV.
Well, it's still from England.
Dainese, Italy.
Wherever.
Overseas.
Overseas. They do have a factory in California.
Ching chong chang, I can't understand you.
So,
Well, if you look, their stuff says, like, used to. I don't know if it still does. Because Shoei's also said it.
yeah.
Not for road use in America.
All right. Okay.
Tell that to my catalytic converters.
But Bell, they invented the full face helmet and they don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, here, you want one that you can't even see through? We'll sell it to you.
Sure.
I'm going to tell you right now, some of my older AGVs I've had and some of my older helmets, I have gone with the tinted visor. Now, I choose to run with a clear one now.
Yeah.
I love my tinted visors.
Oh, dear God. I'd leave someplace and it was like it is this time of year, pitch black at 5 o'clock. It's like that scene from Django.
Well, so
It doesn't matter if you can see as long as the horse can see. And my motorcycle can't see. I have old headlights.
now, that being said, because the past couple days that I did ride, I rode home without swapping out my glasses because it was just enough light that I could see with my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
But I was also going, are my headlights on?
Yeah.
So,
And for you, that's a big
That's
question.
right. Bell makes a, whatever you call it, monochromatic, or not monochromatic.
It's like
The one,
transitions.
the transition ones.
Transition
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, they have a
Which
special
I want one of those. but-
photochromatic or
That
something.
would actually be kind of
lens.
cool to have on a motorcycle. I've seen
Yeah.
it. There's a couple
It's like
companies.
twice the cost, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple
Regular
companies
shit.
that have offered, but then again, it's like getting the transition lenses at
Oh, the
your
glasses,
office.
yeah.
They're much more
They're
expensive,
more
than a
expensive, yeah.
standard
Yeah.
Yeah.
one or the other. But you have the same. You have night riding glasses.
Correct.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a tinted shield,
Yeah,
night riding glasses aren't going to do that much for me. But at the same time, inside of a couple months, we're not going to have that shield down all the time, anyways. That snow has picked up.
yeah, it's flurrying again. Yeah, it'll go back to where we have the shield up, and we're sitting there trying to take off layers because it was 30 degrees in the morning and 70 in the afternoon.
Correct. So, one more thing to discuss, and we will call it a day. One more thing to discuss on here. We have something to discuss off air, which is our other motorcycle trip. But our upcoming motorcycle trip, the 1st of May,
Mm-hmm.
going to the races.
Mhm.
So, I looked up, I got with Catherine again, looked up the licensing that she was talking about to be able to do certain things, like if we wanted to come down closer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's the AMA licensing.
Okay.
It's $49 a year.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But also, the plan is, in case anybody's listening to this, lives close to Chattanooga and wants to go to the races in Atlanta with us, this is your opportunity. And I'm going to give you the dates. On May 1st, that is that Thursday,
Yes.
because you've already booked your hotel room, right?
I have not yet, but all of 30 seconds.
Yeah, it won't
I'll do it
take
the
long.
night before.
Yeah, it'll be
and,
fine.
You might be fighting to get a room there. You might be sleeping outside of our room on your motorcycle.
oh, well. I'll bring a tent.
So we're going to be leaving on May 1st, sometime between 1 and 3 p.m., depending on the weather.
Yeah.
We will be leaving in the afternoon, but that time of year, if there's rain coming in at 5:30, we'll leave at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
If it's going to be
And
clear, we'll leave at 3
We'll be
o'clock.
down there by the time that all
Right.
that
If
comes.
it's if it's raining at 1, it's not going to matter whether we're leaving at 1 or 3.
No.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just is what it is.
Correct. So,
But
but we're going to leave from the dealership on
White
Thursday.
Lightning Harley Davidson.
White Lightning Harley Davidson. Leaving sometime between 1 and 3. Going down, staying Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Sunday, we will leave Road Atlanta at about 4:30 to 5-ish, depending on the timing of the racing, to come back to Chattanooga.
Yep. So it's a great time. The past couple years that we've gone, fantastic. And
It's been a
I'm glad
blast.
that we're actually going to be there for all of the races. Typically, we get there Friday
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so last time we got there, I don't even know if I want to call it Friday afternoon. It was like Friday at like 5:30, 6 p.m.
yeah,
Still.
So we caught all day Saturday and all day Sunday. The first time we went, we got down there Saturday at like noon.
yeah.
So we missed the first half of Saturday.
And we stayed a lot of Sunday. Well,
We stayed all of Sunday.
We stayed all of Sunday.
And
Yeah.
we stayed all Sunday this last time too.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, because the last race is the bagger race, and that was in the rain
Yeah.
when they changed the rain tires.
We
and
were
all that
leaving when all the guys were doing their
stuff.
parade
Celebration.
lap.
Yeah. Like it was like, here's the winners, and we're like, we'll see y'all.
Yeah. Say goodbye.
It is cold and wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were in limp mode,
Yeah. Yes, I was.
so we were 65 miles an hour all the way back.
Yep.
It's fine.
But this time we're going to be down there Friday for basically test and tune and qualifying and stuff.
Which
Be
will
down
be
there
fun.
be down there
Yeah.
for the entire races. Which
Correct.
we've paid for the 3-day.
Correct. Yeah, whether you go for 2 days or 3 days is
Yeah.
the same price.
Yeah,
So,
Might as well get your money's worth.
absolutely.
but we invite anybody to go with us.
Yep. If you're in the local area and you want to meet us, ride down together.
Even if you're not in the local area, but you plan on going, leave earlier on Thursday and meet us at the dealership.
Yes, come on.
If you're south of us and you're like, I'm not going to meet you at the dealership, find us. We'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
and if you can't find us, find Dylan Wall's tent
Because we'll probably be down there for a little bit.
Yeah.
for a little bit, yeah, and ask them where we are. She'll be like, I don't know. I'll send them a
Like, I
text
don't know.
message.
And if you haven't checked it out yet, go to our Facebook page. We posted pictures of what we have sponsored, our logos on
Yeah.
the livery for the 2025 season. Check it out, like it, share it, tell people about it.
Yep,
We sponsor a racer now.
Woo!
Go podcast.
privileged.
Privileged.
And on that bombshell.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson's social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.